everyone, so today I thought I'd show you 4 different one pot / one tray meals. They are literally the easiest things to make with minimal cooking, and also because there's only one tray or one pot, minimal washing up, which to me is a massive thumbs up. So a couple of these meals feature my favourite ingredient at the moment, Alaskan salmon. And if you didn't know by now, Alaskan salmon is basically wild salmon that swims around in the oceans, and because it's wild, it gets to eat whatever it wants, whatever it naturally usually eats, and as a result it's super high in protein. You can see the colour, I don't know why it's that colour personally, but it's such a bright, vibrant colour. It tastes insane, and yeah, to me it's just better, and that's what I always eat. So a couple of the dishes contain Alaskan salmon. My teriyaki salmon is just something I absolutely adore, and there's a little tray bake in there as well, which is absolutely delicious. And as well as that, there's a couple of dishes that there's one with meat in it, there's one that's completely veggie. So I guess there's something for everyone in this video. And I mean, everyone has a tray or a pot, and at the moment, I think in the circumstances we're all in across the world, we just want to have simple food that makes us feel good because it's good for us, but also just makes us happy. And I think that's exactly what all of these dishes are. So hopefully you'll find something that you enjoy, and yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so first up is my one tray salmon and Bombay potatoes. Now this is a new dish for us that we recently started making, and it's gone straight onto the meal plan because it's so good and so simple. So firstly, you just want to peel your potatoes, and then you're going to cut them into, well, I cut them into little cubes. You can cut them into whatever shape you want, really. And also, although this is Bombay potatoes, you could use any root vegetable you like. So if you like carrots, if you like sweet potato, butternut squash, anything, you could chop that up because it's just like a root vegetable kind of thing, I guess. So you want to put some oil onto your tray and then put your cubes of potatoes or whatever onto that and just coat it so that they're all nicely coated, and that will mean that they'll get super crispy, which is definitely what you want. And then to that you want to add some Bombay potato seasoning. This is something I made, and it's really simple to make. So just coat them just like you did with the oil so that all of the potatoes are coated, because you don't want any plain potatoes, you want Bombay potatoes. And then pop that in the oven for a little bit so that they all get relatively crisped up, but not completely cooked at this point because this is a one tray sort of meal, so we're gonna put more on the tray. So make a little sort of frame with your potatoes, add a few tomatoes in because I had them, and then put your Alaskan salmon in the middle. Look at that colour, looks great. Season it a little bit, then just literally shove it in the oven, bring it out when the salmon is pretty much cooked. Add some wilted spinach to that. I wilted that already. You could just put it on, to be honest, but it just seemed easier to wilt it. Mix it all in so that it kind of looks mixed, and I don't know, it just looks better. And then put it in the oven for a wee while longer, and then bring it out, and it's done. And it's great, and it's definitely something we'll eat a lot more.
Now, this is a regular in our house.
It's definitely a regular.
It's like a really simple chicken roast dinner.
Yep.
All on one baking tray. So you just bung it all on, put it in the oven, done.
Bish bash bosh, you got roast dinner.
I don't know why I even have to show you how to make it.
No.
But I will. So I don't even need to peel the potatoes. Saves even more time.
And crispy skin.
Oh, and crispy skin.
Yep.
And you don't need to chop them up very fine either. So then I don't even bother to peel my carrots either.
Just wash them.
Yep, just wash them, chop them up, chop the ends off. Parsnips, they take a little bit longer to cook.
Yep.
They're a bit harder, a bit firmer. So I chop them up pretty thin. You'll see later that I decided they weren't thin enough and chopped them on the tray. Just half them a bit more. So I've got some garlic oil, mixed herbs. That's some celery salt.
Celery salt,
which
okay.
I really like to use.
You do love that, don't
some
you?
Black pepper. Then on goes all my veg. So we've got potatoes, carrots, parsnips. Mix them all around. Oh, so chopped. That's where I chopped my parsnips again.
I don't think it was necessary, but whatever.
I don't think it was. I just hate an undercooked parsnip.
Yep, me too.
Not great. So you can see I left some holes there. And in goes my chicken thighs, skin on the bone. Okay. And trust me, it is amazing.
I think when you make chicken on the bone, I think it's even better. It's juicier. And thigh meat.
And when you're doing it in the oven like that, that was like, I don't know, 50, 55 minutes.
Yeah.
And it came out amazing. Crispy skin, meat falls off the bone, All the veg is cooked in the chicken juices.
It's the ultimate one pan, isn't it? Next up is my super, super delicious one pan teriyaki salmon stir fry. Now this is just something that you really need to make. It's sticky, it's sweet, and it's everything you want in one pan, I guess. So first up, you need to make your teriyaki sauce. So gluten-free soy sauce, rice wine vinegar, some brown sugar, any sugar would do really, and some ginger, and then the simplest ingredient of all, add some water. Mix that all together, and that will form the flavour of this epic dish. So next up we want to fry our salmon. So add a bit of garlic oil to your pan and a little bit of butter. Let that all just sizzle up together and add your Alaskan salmon to that. And I season it a little bit. I do it skin side down first so it can get really nice and super, super crispy. Then once it is crispy, flip it over. You can see that skin. Just, if it looks like that, you've done it right. Remove that from the pan so that you can make the rest of the stir fry. But firstly, just flake that salmon into sort of reasonably chunky pieces. Then cook your whatever veg you want. I mean, I've done carrots here and some broccoli, and then we've got some rice noodles in there. Then add your salmon, then add a bit of garlic oil, and then you're going to add on a really high temperature your teriyaki sauce and just let this reduce. Let it get all nice and sticky and amazing, and that's literally all you do. Is that simple. So add that to your serving dish with a bit of spring onion greens, some sesame seeds for a bit of flavour and a bit of crunch, and you're done. It's that simple and that good.
And last but not least, since we can't go to Nando's, I made it.
Okay.
Without chicken. It's just the spicy rice, but I added chickpeas to it to make it more of a meal, less of a side. So I chopped up some red pepper.
Okay.
You can obviously use whatever you like, as you always say. But I thought I'd just use what we've got in the fridge, and that is what we had kind of just sitting there at the back.
And we
including
had a courgette. We always have courgette.
Courgette, which is always there. So I'm trying to cut it quite thin, the courgette, because I always have issues with it not cooking quick enough. So fortunately did that. And for my spicy rice blend, it is chili flakes, cayenne pepper. Put on a bit too much there.
Yep.
And then turmeric, nice colour for the rice, and some paprika. Yeah, a bit more. I think I ran out there. And some cumin.
What is the black thing?
They are special chili flakes.
Okay.
They're a different kind of chili.
Cool.
They had a slightly different flavour.
Yeah.
I took the end of the courgette out there, which somehow got in there. Put the lid on, helped it cook a bit quicker.
So that's cooking the pepper and the courgette?
Yes, I love cooking it with the lid on now. It just makes it kind of wilt down a bit quicker.
Yeah.
So in goes my spice blend. Give that a mix, let them all toast up.
And it smells nice now.
It smells really nice, yeah, exactly. And then in goes my chopped tomatoes, followed by my stock, vegetable stock, low FODMAP vegetable stock.
Yes.
And then I just bunged my rice in.
What rice is that?
It's just basmati rice.
Okay, so you can use whatever rice you have,
except
again,
sushi. That's all we have. So then I'm basically not really doing anything now.
No.
And that's the great thing with a lot of these dishes. They might take a while in the oven or to reduce, but you don't really have to do anything.
You can go off and cut the grass.
Okay, I didn't do that. I wasn't that productive.
You added chickpeas?
Yep, chickpeas, and that's it. That is basically done. Lovely bubbling, spicy rice. So much flavour in there as well. And the chickpeas just absorb it all. And it's just amazing.
I think I'd give you 10 out of 10.
Thank you.
So if you've enjoyed this video and want to watch more videos, then click over here for a meal prep video and click over here for a what's for dinner video. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.